This is step 2 in creating your oral online presentation. So in the first step, you created your presentation in PowerPoint or Prezi or whatever program that you wanted to use. In this presentation, I'll show you how to record it, and what I recommend is that you record it using a program called Screencast-O-Matic. And I recommend that because first of all, it's free. It's relatively easy to use, and it doesn't require that you download any additional software. So I'm going to get out of my PowerPoint presentation for a minute here, and I'm going to go to the internet and I will Google Screencast-O-Matic, and here it is. So I'll click on Screencast-O-Matic, and you can see that it says here in the to download and install, but you don't need to do that at all. You also see that we get advertisements because it's free. That's what the price we pay is, advertisements. But the piece that you need to look at right here is this big blue button, Start Recording. So when I click on that, it'll start the screen recording software, will pop up. Now for some of you, you might get at the top of your menu bar, it might come up and ask you for permission to download Java or to install Java. If that comes up, say yes to that. Java's okay to use. Now this is the recording window. I'm getting this like dotted line going around the edges, and I can drag that anywhere on the screen. But let me open up PowerPoint now. Actually, let me minimize the Screencast-O-Matic website, and I'm going to make these edges smaller, so it's just to make it easier for you to see what's going on. I can drag the recording window, and you could make your PowerPoint full size and record the whole thing if you want, but I'm just going to do this little piece. So this is the area within the dotted lines. That's what it's going to record. And here's the toolbar for Screencast-O-Matic. If I click on the X, it'll stop Screencast-O-Matic and cancel the recording. If I click here, I can put the webcam on. Now for this presentation, it's up to you if you want to have the webcam on or off. This is the size of the recording window. And then this right here, you can see that little green line going up and down a little. That's showing that my microphone is on. Now the red dot is to start the recording. So I'll click on that, and I get a little countdown. And now this is the beginning of my recording. It's recording what's within this frame right here, and it's also recording what I say. And if you notice at the bottom, we can see how long it's taking. So far I've recorded 15 seconds, and I'm limited to 15 minutes, a 15-minute recording. When I get to the end of my presentation, then I click Done. And to hear what it says, I'll just click on the play button. And now this is the beginning of my recording. It's recording what's within this frame right here. Oh, you notice I forgot that it has this little circle that follows wherever the cursor is, so you just have to be aware of that. So what I would suggest for you to do now, even though it says publish to YouTube or publish to Screencast-O-Matic, I have to admit that I use this quite a bit and I run into problems with either of those. So I'm just going to suggest that you first publish it to a video. And this is something QuickTime MP4. That's just the format of the file. And I would suggest that you keep it at that MP4, and then in our next step, step 3, we're going to upload it to YouTube. So I don't actually need to fill in any of this. Whatever is set here is good. I'll just click on Save Video, and then where I want the video to go to. So I'm just going to put this on my desktop, make it easier. And I'll click, type in test video. Video, and then click Save. You see it says comes up as an MP4, so click Save, and it might take you a little while depending. Now this was a very short video, so it didn't take too long. So I should have my video test video on my desktop. Let's close all this out and see, there it is. So I've created a file, an MP4, which is the video, which is the recording of my presentation. And then you're ready to go to step 3, which is to upload it to YouTube.